Hey guys, welcome back. So for today I'm gonna do a 3D modeling of the new iMac 2021. So for those who are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing or maybe even hit the like button as well. So let's not waste any more time, let's get to it. So like any other models, I start with reference images. I place them on the plane, front and side, and push them to the back so it wouldn't interfere with the models on the center. So I started with a cube, adjust the size a bit to match the reference images, and now I'm using the corners with bevels so it's not too pointy, not too sharp, just nice. And this I'm gonna do the hinge for the iMac. Adjust it a bit, and I'm gonna select a few of the faces and extrude them as the stand. That works for now. And I have another cube and place them at the bottom to serve as the stand. And all I have to do now is just to connect both of the stand so it works together, I guess. I'm not sure if there's any other simpler ways to do this, but if you guys know any simpler ways to do it, please comment down below so I can see it later. Now I'm all doing is I'm selecting the edges and just doing bevel so it's not too sharp and have a nice rounded edge to it. Same with the monitors, I'm using all the corners and adding bevels also. So now you basically have a stand for the iMac. All I'm doing now is just extruding a bit for the metal part of the hinge. So now I have that, and just merge the centers, and there you have it. By using the quad draw tool, I'm drawing the Apple logo and just creating a leaf there, adding polygons and making sure the shape is okay. Now it's just a matter of connecting all the polygons and creating divisions so they fill up with quads. I just noticed that I did it backwards, so I just rotate it and have it correctly aligned. Now for the screen, I'm just gonna extrude a bit from the front part. And as you can see at the stand, there's a hole where the cable's gonna go through. I'm just gonna use a cylinder and adjust the height a bit and the rotation. And once I have it ready, I'm gonna use a Boolean tool and just create a hole on the stand. That's basically it. Now that's done, I'm gonna do the socket for the power supply for the plug to go in, also using the Boolean tool. And now I'm adding more details to the power supply plug Now that that part's done, I'm gonna use a new cylinder and just adjusting the height, which will do for the USB-C ports. So clearly there's 4 ports there, so I'm just gonna adjust it on the back there, and using the same method as well, which is using the boolean on the Mac screen. So there you have it, simple as that. Next, I'm just gonna do the power button, which is made up of a cylinder as well, but it's very thin. So I'm just gonna do a boolean as well, and I'm gonna delete the faces and just using an extrude tool, just making it a bit more curved, inside. So now it looks a bit more better, in my opinion. Next is the audio port on the side. Same method as well, booleans. Here I'm just gonna check how the object looks like on the Arnold renderer. Now I'm going into creating the materials for the objects. So I'm using the AI standard subsurface for all of the objects. The chin of the Mac is a different color, which is the same color as the stand and the Apple logo. So the frame part is white colored, and the screen in the frame is very reflective, so it's a different material as well. Occasionally I'll just use the NL renderer just to check if the material is right. Here I'm adjusting the materials so it looks more metal-ish, because from my observation the iMacs have this metalish material color. I'm selecting all of the ports, all the dark parts of the MacBook, so I can have it into one material, which is metal. For the power button, actually you can use a texture for it, but I'm approaching it a different way. I'm using the faces and changing the shaders, and for this part I'm just using a cylinder and adjusting the height so it looks like a power button. The upper looks nice right now, so I'm doing a little bit of a UV mapping, so I can add the wallpaper to it. But the wallpaper needs to be what do you call it? It needs to have light coming out of it. So I'm using the emission, if I'm not mistaken. So light comes out from the screen and it looks nicer this way. So basically the model is done. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing also. And if you have any suggestions on what you want me to model next for my next video, please do so in the comments down below. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking the video, and I'll see you next week on my next one. See you.